right, Yanks. 7:45 now, and even though summer is not officially underway just yet, the NYPD Summer Safety Initiative is already yielding some positive results. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch and Mayor Eric Adams touting an historic drop in crime and announced plans to expand summer safety zones.
The last 5 months, we've had the lowest number of shootings and homicides in recorded history in the city.
Our summer violence reduction plan is aimed to continue this progress into the warmer months through the expansion of our citywide zones.
So while shootings and homicides are down across the city, assaults on subways are nearly up 20%. Joining us this morning is NYPD Chief of Department John Schell to discuss public safety as we head into the summer months. So good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. A lot of sports there, I see.
Yeah, some interesting. Well, I wish we could talk about that, but let's talk about what's going on right now. Usually there's a spike in crime as we head into the summer, but what are your numbers showing you?
So it's the reverse, like you just said, historic drop in violent crime, shootings, and murders. We're on pace to have the best year that we've had in the history of the police department, but you know, we're always trying to think about that, save lives, save people. Go into these summer violent zones where we go where the shell casings are, unfortunately, where the gang shootings are, and we save lives, and it's working. 70 zones and 59 precincts. A lot of staffing goes in. It's a layered approach, cops on foot, and then we have our narcotics team, so we really go after each zone, and it's paying dividends. In those zones since May 5th, down 60% in shootings. That 60% represents people. Yeah. And we're saving people and doing the best we can. So we're doing a good job. Yeah. We're never satisfied, and we keep working hard at it. Yeah.
Big point here to the NYPD confiscating 2,200 guns since January. I bet that led to arrests too. 2,200,
over 21,000 in 3 years. And you take guns off the street, less people get shot, less people get killed. And again, these are all numbers, right? Numbers sound great. Saving people's lives, saving people getting shot, saving innocent bystanders getting. Those bullets don't have a name to it. They go where they go. So it's a really a nice job we're doing, but we're relentless. We won't stop.
Yeah. Well, yesterday, Police Commissioner Tisch talked about teen violence and her concern about that. We saw the shooting up in Harlem last month. What do you attribute to that increase in teen crime? And do you think it has anything to do with gang violence as well?
Yeah, yes, it does. And we see a sharp rise in victims, youth victims, and youth perpetrators. 13-year-old kids shooting guns.
That's crazy.
It does correlate with raised age, where 16, 17 are teenagers, but they're teenagers. Nobody wants to put a child in jail. Teenagers. We'll do everything to rehabilitate, get them on the right track. But there has to be consequences for the ones that are pulling triggers and killing people and shooting people. Where do we strike that balance? How do we help, but also keep the community safe in the same vein? But the raise the age really changed the game. If you're a gang member who's 20 years old, and you hold this gun from you're 16, if you get caught, the consequences are much more minimal. Different court, different venue. Yeah. And that's where I think we're having a problem. So we got to strike that balance.
Yeah. I want to hit subway crime here too very quickly. Felony assaults on subways are up now, jumping 19% from the same time last year. This is happening despite increased police presence underground. How do we address this?
Well, unfortunately, I think starting to paper the assaults, we're getting assaulted. The assaults are being in the subway being led by the cops being assaulted. More enforcement leads to more interactions and assaults. But what we need, and it's happening in the subway and it's happening above ground, massive spikes is 2020, our cops being assaulted. We need consequences. You intentionally assault a cop, you belong in a jail cell, and you'll correct that behavior quickly. So transit assaults are being dreamed about us being assaulted. But, you know, we have to do our jobs.
Yeah, but these enhanced safety zones are really what you feel are making a big difference.
Absolutely. We've been doing them for the last 3 years, and Commissioner Tisch and the mayor adds their spice to it, where we're going, how we're doing it. You take guns off the street. You go to the communities that need us, and we're there to save lives. And in the last 3 years, murders and shootings are down tremendously. And we're going to keep on going and keep getting better at it.
All right, Chief Schell, thank you so much for stopping by this morning.